The files and everything are good. They're the way they should be. But what impressed me most was that interaction between the department and the citizens of Sumter. And for that, I commend you guys.
Where we go from here, one of the things, our job is to check future issues that the agency is going to embrace. Highlighted was a new facility. I would embrace these standards as you're designing and building that. I'll tell you straight out, the staff has squeezed every inch out of that facility. I mean, I've seen offices that look like closets, but they're there. There's no more room. So that's a great idea that this city is going for a new police facility. Keep in mind the CALEA standards while you're doing that. Have you ever been an architect, Lindsay? Well, maybe you can help. Number two, the one thing we noticed, in this 3-year period, the agency has hired 50 police officers. That is a high number for a police department that's a little over 100 police officers. There is this attrition rate. I did see the pay issues that I faced a similar thing in my police career. We lost officers to neighboring departments left and right. It was a struggle. With a 12-week police academy, a 16-week field training program, which cannot be compromised. You do not want untrained officers out in the street. That constant turnover it hurts. It hurts. It takes a while to recruit the proper person. Again, you want to maintain your high standards, to train the proper person, to get them effective out in the street. That may be something the city needs to address, because this is an outstanding police department. These people, from what we saw, I mean, they're affecting the crime rate, the quality of life. We were inundated with positive phone calls from the citizens regarding the programs that they do. And if they can't afford to stay, I've experienced it as a police officer and a boss, something seriously to consider to help that out. As far as accreditation goes, from here I complete a report, I send it into the commission headquarters, it gets reviewed, it will get sent to the chief. I invite you to really take a good look at that. It's a blueprint of our time here, of what we saw. Then staff and Lindsay travels to the next hearing, which would be July in Colorado, I believe, where there's kind of like an oral interview process. Part of my report will contain a recommendation, and in closing, I have no problem unanimously recommending this police department for reaccreditation. Congratulations, Chief and Lindsay and everybody. You did a great job. Thank you for your time.
Absolutely.
Thank you to both of you very much for the thorough inspection. It's always, you mentioned our great folks, and we know that's what makes a difference, and it's a pleasure to work with such good people. We feel like we're getting better every day because we work hard. But I do want to introduce Mayor Joe McElveen, who's been here for the entire report. And Mayor McElveen, would you like to say anything to the inspection?
I think City Council, well, I know the City Council appreciates the men and women of the Sumter Police Department, and Chief Roy. More than that, I hear the comments you hear every day about our police officers. It's always hard to be a police officer. I don't know that today is not as hard a time as it's ever been, because just things going on that you have no control of, and things that are happening in other places that have repercussions that you wouldn't expect in a small place like Sumter. But we feel in our hearts what you have studied and reported, that we're getting a lot of bang for the buck of our police department, and definitely need to get the bucks up so we can hold on to the outstanding people that we have. I want to thank y'all for coming and doing this. I guess this is the second one that maybe the third one I've been there during. And I'm always impressed with the thoroughness and the quality of the people that are sent here to do the evaluation. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor. Any questions?
Did you have a speech, Lindsay?
Lindsay,
Chief?
worked on it.
No, Lindsay did a great job, so does everybody else. It's been a long process, and someone asked me, when does it end? I said, never. It happens every day, so we start all over again. But everybody did a great job. What you see in 3 days, I see every day. And they do a great job. And we certainly appreciate your honesty and your openness and giving us the opportunity to take a look at ourselves. It's very important to make sure that we do what we say we do, and we are doing what we say we're doing, and we do. And again, I want to thank you guys for taking out time from your lives to come in and look at our agency and give us an honest assessment. We'll follow by after action review and move forward and continue to strive to improve the quality of life for everybody that we come in contact with.
Can I say one more thing? And I think this is important. I get calls all the time with people saying, you know, my brother or my cousin or somebody in the police didn't treat them right. And there have been very few times when I have checked into it. I always tell them, I can't do anything about the charge, but it's sort of my job to make sure that, you know, the accountability is there. And one thing I want to commend everybody here about is nobody has ever bristled up and said, well, we didn't do anything wrong. You know, it's always, well, we didn't do anything wrong, but we're going to look at this and see if we can do things better. And Chief, you said that. As long as you got that attitude, I think things are going to work out very well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, folks.